I'm back in the saddle in a big way, and let's just get straight into this. I'm actually excited to watch the next episode. I ain't gonna hold you. Three, two, one. You know his breath stank. You ain't gonna be allowed to worry about it. Don't worry your ugly little head about it. However, we had to do a little bit of flashback. This is a clever way to do flashbacks. There was no organic way to do it, so you just make it part of the story. It's brilliant. Just absolutely brilliant. I bitched a lot about his bad writing choices. This was a great writing choice here. Remind us of shit I'm promise you is going to be important pretty soon. What are we at? 142? 1042? Less than 100 episodes to go, man. We're less than 100 episodes to the leading edge of the series. Sometime in that 100, less than 100 episodes, I think we're going to get some kind of revelation. And that revelation is going to be tied to this shit. So it you had to bring it back. You had to remind the audience of it sometime. At least they talked about it a year before the revelation instead of 15 years before, right? Which is probably about how long her flashbacks happened, 15 years ago. They're burning, man. I ain't got time for your bitch ass. Yeah, then why did you do something about it, asshole? That's so dismissive. Thank you for caring is one of the most dismissive things you can say to somebody. I am so pleased that you care about me. Yeah, shit. Damn. You're insane. That is not what happened. This is like the modern day equivalent of the supernatural equivalent of gaslighting, essentially. Yeah, you're gaslighting her with literal gas. That's what this is. This is if that's what he intended, that's very clever. Yeah, what did he see? Nobody likes his singing. Is that what he saw? So that's why he didn't help her. He was going through his own journey. Hey, is this the musicians? I think we got that song in the background. I'm not sure. There it is. That's the song. I have too small of a head for my large body. This is a banger, man. Nope, I ain't got time for all that. This and the Wano song are my two favorite songs in anime history. They both come from the same anime. Both of them are, well, mostly instrumentals. This actually has lyrics. I've never gathered the lyrics of it, right? But the other song, the Wano song doesn't even have lyrics. It's just a banger, man. Now, see, this is undercutting my theory because I don't think this has jack shit to do with what we're going to find out in the future. This is just flashback reminders. Hey, remember this time? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe like they're not going to bring back the shit that they, like the poneglyphs and all this other stuff. Her backstory with the Navy wanting to kill her parents and her townspeople and all that shit. Although maybe Laboon will come back into play at some point somehow. You know, I can see him come back because he's a big fish. They may need a big fish at some point. Brooke, it's weird, but I think you were uglier as a human than you are as a skeleton. He was fugly. Look at him. Yeah. Oh, good old Laboon. Nope. No chance in hell. I'm already in hell. Yeah. Yep. Super cool. Y'all are some dicks. Not something you want to realize twice. Yeah. I'll kill you for that, bitch. Yeah. That's right. Get wrecked. He's had the most trauma of any member of the crew, obviously. He's the only person that actually literally lost his entire crew. Remember how devastated Luffy was when he thought all his crew was dead? When they got teleported everywhere? He was heartbroken, man. But there was no take backsies with Brook. He literally lost his entire crew. Although he wasn't captain. It's different if you're captain. Song of Scratches. Song of Scratches feels like that's a lot of scratches. That's what you get, bitch. Look at you, dead as hell. Yeah. Ugh. Just had to ruin a moment, didn't you? Dumbass. Yep. There was no illusion mist to sniff, though, back then. Oh, shit. Guess he's used to seeing through the bullshit because he was seeing it every day. Yo, you could have fixed up the ship. You had all this time on your hands. What was it, 40 years he was floating around? Yeah. He explained all this while they're running? What the hell, man? Yeah, you seem that way. This was a long ass time ago, man. Probably 10, 15 years of Showtime. Because I think was this was after Robin's backstory, right? This is after Water 7. Okay. So Water 7 was way before this, so that was even further back. Oh, shut up. Yeah. Quit having stupid attack names. Look at this son bitch. Pug smile fruit. Was he, a hamster? Guess he's just a pug, huh? That's a dumbass fruit power. I know that's the point. The smile fruits are stupid, but still. I'm not going to defeat him. I'm just going to keep you from stopping Luffy from defeating him. Let's get the hell out of here. Maybe those two will burn to death. She don't care. Nope. I'm gonna let you burn this shit to the ground. Look at this sumbitch. Oh shit. Oh, that's why. Hold him because he's not gonna be in his body, right? I'm gonna tear your ass up. That's right. Get frozen, bitch. The cold fires of hell. She's big mad. Hey man, don't be messing up my spider net. That's my own hands, right? That's their own flesh and blood. Shit. Oh shit. He's going off, man. Look at him. We ain't really seen the full savagery that Brook can achieve. I think we're about to. I mean, oh shit. I mean, we've been seeing him slice people up, and like ice burn sounds nasty. I see plenty. Yeah, see, this is the point I was making. Hunter pushed back really hard on it. Robin can take care of himself. Look, I don't care what you say. He called her into a trap knowing it was a trap. That's a shit move, man. You don't do that. Oh, she can handle it. Yeah, I'm sure she can. But it's still a shit move. It's just how I feel. But, it's okay to disagree. But, like, she's making the same point I'm making now. And yeah, I don't like Sanji, so, I'm sure that's playing a part of it. There probably is a bias in play here, right? But I can't imagine Luffy doing that. I can't imagine Chopper doing that. I can't imagine Zoro doing that. Can you? Can you imagine any of those three people doing that in Sanji's case? There's a reason I don't like him. It's because he does shit like this. That and, he's one joke. I got this. Yeah, I got this. Don't worry about it. He is a badass. I don't think Brook gets enough appreciation. I may start a Brook Stan account. He doesn't get enough appreciation. He is a badass. Well, there is another point to this, though. If she doesn't have a problem with it, why should I? She doesn't have a problem with what he did, so, we can consider that a settled matter. I have a problem with it, but she doesn't, so I'm not going to sit here and, advocate for something she doesn't give a shit about. So, we'll leave it there. We'll leave it at that. Also, even if what I'm saying is true, the enemy is still trying to weaponize that and maybe demoralize you or whatever. And you can't let the enemy do that, even if it is the truth, right? So, ultimately, go to hell. Wreck that shit. That's right. Consider yourself dispatched. What the hell is she doing? Did she create an entire larger body? What the hell? Ooh, I like that. It's like the arms are like snakes, right? Yeah. You're pissed off. That might be the best dialogue in the entire series. She's about to wreck your ass, and not in a fun way. Sea Serpent Snapdragon. She's gonna snap your ass. Get effing wrecked. Holy shit. God damn. Yeah, that's not a good discovery. How about she just bitch slaps you with her big ass hand? Oh shit. Well, that's not good. Not great. We need to take this bitch out, man. God damn it. She can dissolve her extremities, right? The other versions of herself. I mean, you can just. It goes off in a puff of flowers, right? It'll be over, man. Yeah, yeah. He must be close by. Who got any food, man? What a dumbass. There we go. Yeah. I wasn't sure they had any food for him. Is he eating the bones? Jesus Christ, man. Show some civility. Shit. You can't be eating the bones, man. Really? There's no way you're still hungry. Now, he might need, like, more fuel, but he's not hungry. Oh, shit. Well, there's a couple people over there. There's a fat ninja he could eat. Yeah. You got any food? You better have some, like, granola bars or something. He just wants meat, though. It's a long story. That is a miracle. You have a catapult. Yep, that's true. We heard a voice in the sea. I think it was something else. My name is Luffy, not Lucky, just so you know. There's no crying in Emperor, man. He's dead, right? He's the one I was talking about. I'm pretty sure he's dead. He's definitely wrecked if he ain't dead. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. That's my point. I don't like the fact he cries too much. What he said. Quit your bitching. Then get your ass up. You better roll through a McDonald's or something. Yeah. There's no crying in Emperor. Now, bring me some McDonald's. Yeah. Somebody's in trouble, man. Screaming ain't gonna help anything, man. Why don't you go help look, man? There's gotta be some rations somewhere. Oh, this son of a bitch. He's got shit inside of him, don't he? He can produce an entire feast. Do you have any food inside of you? Pause. Yeah. Quit licking my back. Sick bastard. Ugh, he's disgusting. Ugh. then provide the food we know you have. Huh. A nearby town. We ain't got time for all that. I happen to have an entire feast inside of me. Yeah. You're goddamn right. I don't know if Lucas gonna eat those carrots, but I'm gonna eat them. Apples, pineapples, hell yeah. Now I owe this son bitch. Are you gonna eat first or what, man? Jesus, we just got the food you were bitching about. Yeah. Well, I like how that came back around. I'm sure there's a point back at, 50, 100, 150, 200 episodes ago where we saw him bring a bunch of food inside himself. I didn't remember that. I assume he did. That's why would you bring him in there? The guy who can like carry he's got a bag of holding inside his body, right? He can carry whatever he wants. So of course that's why you bring him back in. I wouldn't even call it plot convenience, because he's been shirking around looking for a way off, and of course he's gonna be near the shore, right? Probably looking to see if there's any kind of ship or boat he can steal and just take off. And so of course he's gonna run across them. So to me, it all makes sense. It all lines up.